All right, ladies and gentlemen. Um, Tonight on the C Show, we are going to talk about baseball major. We have not talked about it for a long time. I believe the last time I did a video was like a few months ago when Darvish went to LA. So let's talk about this. We have not talked about this sport for a long time, and it's going on right now. We're only a few weeks, and then the season's going to end, and we're going to get the playoffs started. So, and we must talk about this. The the Indians are flat out playing baseball right now. Unbelievable. 20 straight wins. 20 straight wins for 20 straight wins for this team. Tonight, they not only did they win the game, they had their 19th shutout of the season. 19 times they have shut out their opponents. Man, this team, man, I made my mind a long time ago for a few months now, that this team, that it will be them versus LA in the World Series. We are looking at this will be the World Series to me. Them versus LA. I think it's very clear. And this team, all they've done in the last few weeks, has gotten better. 20 straight wins have not been done in 17 years. Unbelievable. And I think this is the most complete team in the major leagues right now. Is this Indians team? You look at the starting rotation. You look at the starting rotation. Carlos Carrasco, Danny Salazar, Corey Kluber, Trevor Bauer, Timlin. Then let's go to let's go to their offense. Francisco Lindor, Edwin Encarnacion, um, Jason Kipnis, Jose Ramirez, um, Jay Bruce, Michael Brantley. They didn't have last year. They're better. They're better. They're a better team this year because now they got Michael Brantley is playing, and you got one Encarnacion. You signed him you signed them in free agency. So now they got better. Last year in the playoff, they didn't have Michael Brantley was hurt, and Encarnacion was not there. So this team even got better. Jay Bruce, another guy who wasn't there last year. So you got three bats there, very good bats, and Jay Bruce, Michael Brantley, and Edwin Encarnacion, who were not there last year, who will be this year for the playoffs. And then another guy who was not really there for most of the playoffs run was Danny Salazar, the starting pitcher, and he struggled at times in this season, but he has gotten it together. And I mean, this team is dangerous. We don't even need to talk about that bullpen with Andrew Miller and Cody Allen. We all know them guys from last year. Okay, we already know who the hell those two are. But look at this team, and they are the most complete team in Major League Baseball by far, by far. You even look at the LA Dodgers, the team who I think will, the two teams that I think will play in the World Series this year. They have a pretty good starting rotation. Clayton Kershaw, Yu Darvish, Rich Hill, Alex Wood, Kenny Maria, Rahui, but in a bullpen. To me, you look at their bullpen, whatever. To me, the guy that's there for sure, that's gonna always show up is their closer, Kenley Jansen. Everybody else, I don't know. But obviously, we know they can hit. We all know about we all know about Jesse Puig, um, Seager, Chase Utley. Um, what is that other guy's? Seager, Justin Turner, um, Jock Peterson, although he struggled lately. Um, Adrian Gonzalez. You know, we all know about this team. Cody Bellinger. You know, this team is stacked. They're struggling right now. They're struggling, but I do believe they're struggling because of they have so much of a lead, and and not just in the National League, but in the entire league. Of because now the All-Star games didn't really matter. Now whoever gets the best record gets to get the home field advantage in the World Series, which means Game 1, Game 2, and then a Game 7. So they have so much of a lead over everybody else that I think right now they kind of shut it down. But I don't think they thought, obviously, that the Indians were going to do what they're doing right now. The Indians have, I believe, they have gained 17 games on LA in this 20-game win streak. 17 games. I believe before the streak started, they were 22 back of LA for home field advantage in the World Series. Right now, they're only 5 back. And they have a chance. I would not be surprised. I don't even know. You have to go check. I checked a few days ago. It might even be less now. But this team, Indians, are very capable. I will not be surprised at all. Like I said, if this is the World Series right here, I do believe this will be the World Series right here. Cleveland versus LA. I think they are much better teams than everybody else. I know Washington already won their division over the weekend. Yeah, whatever. The reason why they won it so early was because everybody else in that division sucks. But let's be honest. The two teams, I just think it's too clear that these two are the best teams in baseball right now. The Indians and the Dodgers and the Indians. Like I said, the Dodgers are struggling right now. But I do believe it's like a mental thing where they kind of shut it down because they know they have this lead over everybody else. Like I said, now Cleveland's getting, shorting it up. It went from like 22 games to like 5 games over these last few weeks. But still, I don't know. I think LA will hold on to this lead and they will get the home field advantage in the World Series. But you look at the rest of you got Chicago, Washington, Arizona. I'm not going to look at those teams, although that could be a look. I think the team Chicago's probably the only team that could eliminate LA. Other than that, I don't see anybody happening. And let's go to the who could eliminate Cleveland. I mean, maybe the Red Sox could. Houston, to me, I don't know about Houston. They got Justin Verlander now. You got Dallas Keuchel, Justin Verlander. Is that enough to go against Cleveland? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure, like I said, like teams like the Red Sox, the Astros, Washington, Cleveland, Arizona will have to say something about the Dodgers and the Indians meeting in the World Series. But I do believe when it's all said and done, it will be the World Series. The Dodgers versus the Indians. I think this will be the World Series, to be honest with you. Like I said, those other teams that I have mentioned will have something to say about it. But I do believe the LA is the best team. There's no question about it. And then when they're playing their best, nobody can beat them. And then you look at the Indians, and you look at them, and you compare them to everybody else. They're the most complete team in baseball. They really are. So I'm not gonna say who's gonna win the World Series right now because it's way too early. We're only like in September. But I do think right now, for what I'm seeing, those are the two best teams, and they will be playing in this year's World Series. That's what I'm feeling. I think everybody else, you look at the Red Sox. To me, I don't think they have enough to score, to be honest with you. And then the bullpen, other than their closer, you know, I don't know. And then you look at David Price also. He's been hurt a lot this year. You know, you got Chris Sale, Porcello. But then what else do you really have? You know, Chris Sale has never been to the playoffs. So you don't know what to expect from the guy once it comes to the playoffs. Then you look at Houston. Like I said, a very good team offensively. Carlos Correa, Jose Altuve, George Springer, you know. And then you got the rotation of Justin Verlander, Dallas Keuchel. But then after that, you got questions. Two, maybe other than those two guys, you got questions on the rotation. Then you look at so you know Houston, and then those are probably the two teams that can threat the Indians. And then you go who can threat the LA. Then you, like I said, you look at you look probably at Chicago, and Washington. Look at Chicago. They have the starting rotation, you know. John Lester, Arrieta, Jose Quintana, you know, Lackey, you know, and then you look at they can score. We all know they can score. We saw it last year. It's pretty much the same team, other than Dexter Flower. It's pretty much the same team. The bullpen. They lost weight. They lost Chapman, but they got Wade Davis, who's a pretty good. They have a chance. I give them a chance. I give them a legit chance to possibly upset the LA Dodgers. Because if you look at that team, that's a pretty good team. You know, we all know they can score. The rotation, like I said, you got guys like Quintana, Arrieta, Lester, and then you look at that bullpen with Wade Davis, Kuri Urahara. You know, I really like that team. That could possibly be an upset, but we'll see. And then the other team, Washington Nationals, obviously because of that rotation. You look at that rotation, Steven Strasburg, and Scherzer, you know, Max Scherzer, what is that other guy's name? Gio Gonzalez, you know. The bullpen could be a question, though, although they did strengthen a little bit in these last few months. And then offensively, you know, Bryce Harper has to get healthy. Jason Worth, Anthony. Who else do they have? You know, I just feel that Washington's gonna fall flat on their face. To be honest with you, they always do. They always do. To me, the teams that can ruin an LA Cleveland World Series are in the American League, the Red Sox, and the Astros. And in the National League, Chicago. Those are the teams that I think will ruin this. Everybody else, not really. The Yankees, I'm not too excited. I don't think they're ready yet. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say tonight. I made this video about 10 minutes before going on the air. I got it, you know, so I think I actually made it pretty long. But I apologize. I just talked out of my, you know, I just literally turned on the camera and started shooting the shit. I didn't even. I was like, what the hell am I gonna make tonight? What video? And then I'm like, you know what? I'll just talk about the Indians and their 21-game streak. And I just started talking out of nowhere, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for going maybe too long. Anyways, but those are my thoughts right now with what I see going on with the season. Everything I just said are my thoughts, and that's all I have to say for tonight. Like I said, expect videos like this a little bit different on when we don't have to talk about football. Tomorrow we're back to talking about football, talking about week 2. So look forward to that. We will talk about every game that will be played on week 2. So look forward to week 2 tomorrow. NFL Talk tomorrow back on here on the CE Show. You already know, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, until next time, I will see you later. And I don't know how many of you, I know most of you are here for the NFL, especially this time of year. But hey, tonight, like I said, I'm trying to make a show every day. And tonight, this was what I wanted to talk about. And we didn't have anything to talk about the NFL. So I'm like, you know what? Let's make a Major League Baseball video. And we'll see how many views this video gets. Hopefully it gets a lot. I hope you guys continue to support my channel, my show. We're averaging about about 10 views per, well, at least 10 views per game, per show. So I'm very happy. That's where I was right now. Obviously, in the long haul, I would like to get a little bit better, but right now that's where I'm staying up. I'm trying to average at least 10 views per show. I believe the only view that I kind of fell flat on my face was the Thursday night game between the Kansas City Chiefs beating the New England Patriots. I don't know why that only has like 7 views. Go check that out. But other than that, I'm on a pretty good streak of getting about at least 10 views or more per video. I want to thank all of you once again for watching the C Show tonight. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this topic tonight on the C Show. And until next time, like I said, tomorrow, back to the NFL. And then let's get ready, ladies and gentlemen. More NFL tomorrow. Thursday Night Football. And let's continue, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, until next time, I will see you later. I think I put up a great show tonight. What the fuck is happening? Are you serious right now? My lord. Why does this keeps happening to me on the CE show? I'm gonna have to. So sad. Every time I try to be a professional, this happens. All these sites come up while I'm filming the show, and now I have to delete them very slowly. Why does this have to happen? Why can't I just say later and shut off the show? I always have to stand here like an idiot and talk. Stupid websites. I need to look on to get a normal YouTube camera. I need to be more of a professional. Damn it! I continue to be a dumbass on the CE show. I don't know why these websites come up. Oh, there's so many controls. What the what the fudge? What the fudge? I'm trying not to say no. There.